A very warm welcome to PCE Instruments, your manufacturer of test and measuring instruments for industry, trade and research.
Hello and welcome. Today I would like to talk to you about radiation and radiation meters. I am holding the PCE-RAM 100 in my hands. This is an extremely high-quality radiation meter for alpha, beta and gamma radiation, in a range from 0 to 1,500 microsieverts per hour. It has a resolution of 0.001 microsieverts per hour. It also has a second range, where it measures up to 9.9 sieverts with a slightly lower resolution. We can see a switch, a manual switch, at the top of this device. And if we look closely at it with the camera, we can see some letters. Here on one side, it measures beta and gamma radiation. Then I can switch it over here for beta, gamma and alpha radiation, and over here for gamma radiation only. Now, how does that work? When we look at it here with the camera, we see different materials that shield the beam path accordingly. These shield the alpha radiation, or the alpha and beta radiation, which are easier to shield than the gamma radiation. And thus, it gives us the opportunity to find out more precisely what type of radiation we are dealing with. In other words, we are able to classify the radiation. If we take the device, look at the display, we see a very clear presentation. So here we can see the current, rate, and I can switch between them. We can see the maximum, minimum, and average values. I can also have everything displayed as a graph. And I also have the option of displaying the pulses, meaning the pulses that this device picks up. And if I hold my radioactive incandescent mantle up here as a sample, then we hear that the clicks are becoming more frequent. And on the other hand, we can also see how much the pulses skyrocket here. Whereas if I take it away again, the natural background radiation remains. The menu, for example, should also be emphasized. On the one hand, we have the option of changing units, switching the ticker we have heard on and off, defining alarms. But we also see a data logger as the second item, an internal data logger, that can record millions of measured values, and these measured values can then be transferred to the computer. We also have other settings, standard settings such as date, time, language, and display. And we can also calibrate the device. The built-in battery can be charged via USB-C, and overall, this device fits very well in the hand, so it's ideal for taking it with us wherever we need it. The PCE-RAM 100. Have a nice day, see you next time, and goodbye.
Discover and order the latest measuring and test equipment now on www.pce-instruments.com.